to the rescue here for today's program, Crafting Adventures. We're going on an adventure today. We're going to be doing something quite unusual, and that is an alien box card. So I've been thinking about this card for a while, and I just think it's so cute, and it's something, just kind of fun to send maybe in the summertime. It was not the super easiest thing to put together. I have a few questions, and it's still actually drying. I put some glossy accents on there, and I had a few ideas that I wanted to talk about. So this card is from my scrap chick. Hello to all my friends, by the way. Sorry, forgot. Hi, Dawn, Louise, Leslie, Diane, CJ, Marlene, Elizabeth. Who else do I see? Cheryl, Laura. Good morning. Good morning. How are you all doing today? So day after 4th of July. I don't know about you guys, but it was nothing special here yesterday. I made my mom hot dogs and a little bit of coleslaw that we had, and that was kind of about it. It was everything got rained out. I think a lot of people came home early from New Hampshire or wherever they were. And we just had a nice evening, and Mom's off to her center today. And I heard from Owen and my sister. And oh, hey, listen to this interesting news. Remember, I lost my ring. I lost my ring and I couldn't find it. I like turned my whole bedroom upside down because I thought that maybe I took it off in the middle of the night because it was very loose. I lost some weight from my spring ordeal, and so it was very loose. And well, this morning, we have this shiny thing up in the sky today. I'm thinking, do you have an alien creature up there? You mean the sun? No, that's right. Anyway, this morning, Owen texts me and says, is this the ring you're looking for? Now, remember, he's up in New Hampshire, and he's staying in the same room that I was staying in last time I was up there. So I don't know how it happened, but he found my ring, which was really it was kind of cool this morning. I was like, woo! Because I was like, wonder what happened to that ring, man. I looked everywhere for it. Anyway, he found it, and he's having a good time. And they are actually my sister's got him working until Joey comes back and has him working with the wood and stuff like that. So my sister owns several properties up there, and one of them, it's a beautiful view, but it's kind of a crappy house. But anyway, she had been renting it out since her husband died to this family, and they sort of just kind of abandoned it. So she had to go in and do the whole eviction notice thing. And so yesterday, Owen and my sister and a couple of other workers there were just like cleaning it out because it was just trash and grossness. That's what happens sometimes when you rent, is that, the people, when they're leaving, they don't really care too much about how you are going to handle when they're gone. But anyway, so my ring was found, so I was pretty excited. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi, Debbie. So today we're going to do this alien box card, and it was a little challenging. I did watch the video, and I just want to point this out because the woman that, not the only person, but this woman, Cindy G from My Scrap Chick, has her own YouTube channel. So if you just go to YouTube and type in My Scrap Chick like that, you will find here, this is her. Her name is Cindy G, and she has quite a few files here I think it says over 300 files. So if you like my scrap chick and you want me to do any, or there's, she has some pretty complicated card files. And if you are interested in finding out how they work and I haven't done it yet, then do come here and subscribe to her YouTube channel. It's at CYNDYG, at Cindy G. And she has tons and tons of videos. So definitely check her out, okay? And then I just wanted to point out, where is it here? We're gonna be doing, let's see, on Dreaming Tree. Wait, I always type Dreaming Tree. I should type 3D SVG. So on Friday, we're going to do one of the free files that they have on Friday. And it's a Holly card right here, Holly note card. And so you might want to go over and get that so that we can work on that on Friday. I think it's really pretty. And it's kind of like a subtle, just a very basic note card that you could maybe make a few and stamp with a greeting or put a greeting on the inside. I think it would be a great addition to your Christmas card list. But then also here on Simply Crafty SVGs, we're going to be doing, if you go to their free files, which they have a ton of, I thought that we could do this adorable thing, this caroling dog free card. So I'm not sure which day we'll do which, but I am going to actually be here on Thursday. So we'll do one on Thursday and the other one on Friday, okay? So anyway, here is the card, and once I purchased it, this is a purchase file. Let's go back to this. So right now it's $250. If I were you, I would wait until, if you haven't got this already, I would wait until it goes on sale, and it's usually like $1.25. Right now they're having 40% off anything having to do with cake and ice cream. So there are a couple of really fun cake and ice cream things here that I want to do. So I did purchase that, but then I was like, I want to do this card. And remember what I told you? I'm just going to do whatever. So I'm going to do whatever pleases me. I think that that's sort of the secret here for me. So you can see there are quite a few pieces here. And the reason being is that Cindy in her designing has really taken it sort of over the edge, and there are a couple opportunities here, but it's a rounded, you see, right? You do you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do me. So it's sort of rounded on the edges, and so it gives this rounded look to it. So, which led me to thinking, I wonder if, because there's a front and a back here, you see, there's this front piece and a back piece. And I'm wondering if we should put that front piece on wobbles so it looks like it's moving. So that's what I was thinking about doing today. So just so that you know, I cut this all out. I don't need to tell you how to cut this out, but remember, when you are uploading files to Design Space, you do have to upload all the pieces. This came on, I think, only in one file. But when you're working with other people, sometimes they come in more than one, and that's inclusive of Dreaming Tree. So it's a little overwhelming at first. There seems like there are a lot of pieces. That basically, it is a box card, and then you have the alien on the inside with his eyes, and I did put some glossy accents, although it's not dry on there, but I thought Google eyes would look really awesome for this. So if you wanted to try Google eyes, if you didn't have the glossy accents, this is called glossy accent. It's just a way to give your pieces a little bit of a gloss to it, a shine to it. And I also put some glossy accents here on these pieces. I used some silver paper. This I got from Michael's. They do sell them in, you can either buy them individually or in a pack. Let me just check and show you. So Michael's has all kinds of glossy paper, as you can see, and there's gold, there's green, pinks, reds, there's all kinds, and a silver, and there's a chrome, which happens to be my favorite of those. So I'm going to start putting this together, but we're going to talk about like the front and back. So let's go ahead and make the eye thing. So I thought for the eyes, so this piece, is this the correct way? No, this is the correct way. So for the eyes, you could do a couple of different things. One is you could replace these with Google Eyes if you wanted to. And then the other thing I thought, you know, whenever they do something with aliens, they're always kind of slimy. I don't know what, they're kind of like fleshy and liquidy. I don't know. They're always like making weird noises and stuff. I wonder when we find out really what's going on, if they're going to be that way or not. But they always are kind of like gooey. Gooey? I don't know. Anyway, so for the eyes, you could, I think, do a couple of things. I thought, for me, I thought, why don't we put these so they're sort of sticking out. So I'm going to put a little bit of a foam dot on there so they're kind of bulgy. I don't know. I was reading something about aliens and how nowadays, I like the pop. Nowadays, apparently, the military is saying, well, we're not going to deny that it was an unidentified. They don't call them unidentified anymore. They call them something, but some sort of aircraft. I don't know. I think there's a whole lot to discover here on the United States, on the Earth than to go out looking in space, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, Google Eyes. Yes, I agree. So I put the pop dots there, but if you wanted to, you don't have to do that. And this is called glossy accents. I don't know if you've seen this before, but it's something that dries to a clear glossy finish, and it's really a lot of fun. It comes in a smaller tube as well, but I bought it in the bigger one because I just thought, if you're gonna you're gonna go glossy, you might need a lot. I don't know. So I bought the big bottle, and plus it's not as difficult to lose. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put just a little bit on here just to give it a little bit of a shine. Hopefully it'll dry before we get to putting it together and I don't smear it everywhere, but I just wanted you to just see. It's sort of self-leveling, so you can see it's like, you don't have to put a whole lot, and the more you put, the longer it takes to dry. So there is our middle piece, and you'll notice it has these two tabs on there. So let me just go ahead and cover up this glue bottle. Okay, so let's do the front piece. So the front piece, very interestingly, this is the same, but you see how it's rounded, but she needed to make some squared off edges here. So we're going to actually put this piece right on top here. And this is where I was thinking, maybe we want to use those, these things, these wiggles. Forget what we call these. These little spring wiggles. What do we call those, guys? I forget. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to put on the legs. So here are the legs. I seem to have more legs than I need. So here we go. So this is going to be behind the front piece, which I think will give it a nice sort of a 3D look. I don't know if it is. Link of Stella. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. Maybe it's something we should try out. Or Nouveau Drop Action Wobbles. That's right. Action Wobbles. That's what they're called. So I thought we would do the Action Wobble on the front to give the alien craft sort of that hovering look. I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks. So this is actually the front piece, but it's going to go behind that curved edge. So I figure I'll put the legs on this part facing towards the front like this, and then these pieces are going to go on this. So this is that piece, and these pieces are going to go on here. Just want to press these down. And also here you could probably play around with the pop dots to give it sort of like it's sticking out sort of look. I'll show you what I mean. All right. And then we'll take our little yellow pieces and put a little pop dot on there and see if that works out. So you can do all these little extra doodads, or you don't have to. You can also do something called inking. I'm not really a super huge fan of inking, although there are some things that I do like to ink. But inking is nice, especially on cut edges that might show a white core inside. So a lot of paper, when it's cut, so a lot when it's made, it's either all solid that same color all the way through, like this color, this paper that we're looking at, or sometimes they have what's called white core paper, which is also another kind of cool technique that you can sort of distress it so that you see the white on the inside, but sometimes you don't want to see the white on the inside, so that's where inking comes in, I think. So there's our front piece, and there is the piece that it's going to rest on. So let's go ahead and use that wobble. I do need something to take. So this is called an action wobble. It's just a little spring, and it's adhesive on both sides. So we have to remove the adhesive. Yeah, move the adhesive. Come on. There we go. All right, so here is one side of the adhesive. So I'm going to put it on here. And is this, did I remove the adhesive on this side already? I don't recall that. All right, we're going to line this up like this and press down. And now we have a moving, I hope the piece isn't too big. I'm gonna have to glue it. I don't know, for some reason that is not sticking. So I tried to do some cleaning yesterday. Yikes. Oh my God, I just have way too much stuff. But I have to get rid of some of it. I think I'm going to do some donations to the school again. I usually do that every year, so I didn't do it this year because of all the stuff going on. So I think I need to go through. I really like this idea, so I'm glad I did this action wobble. Are you? Yeah, okay, so they're called unidentified aerial phenomenon. I love the action wobble. Me too. Hello. Hello, Earthlings. That's a great idea. There's actually a piece in the back that you could probably put that. But I kind of like it. I like that idea. Okay, so we got two done. Now let's go ahead. I need to get rid of all these little pieces of paper. But let's go ahead and do the back. So the back has a front and back. just as the front, I guess, has it too. So let's put these over here. So this is actually the back piece. So this is where this is going to go. This is where you could put the Hello Earthlings if you wanted to. I think that would be a lot of fun. Super easy to do as well. So think of that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue and attach it there. Greetings. How about we just put greetings or something? Greetings. That would be fun. All right, so this is actually the back of the card. So this is where your greeting is going to go. Okay. And then we've got this, which is actually, this is the front of the card. So I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yes, because on the front of the card is going to go this, like this. So you need to have the tabs on either end. Okay. So here is his little, like, I don't know, what do you call that? Little pop-up, his plastic, whatever, the dome that he can see out of and everybody can see in. I guess it's a dome. Is it a dome? I don't know. I'm sure there's a shield, a windshield. It's like a windshield. And then we're going to put this little tiny bit on there so he can navigate his way to Earth. Like this. And then the legs. Now, on my original one, I put the legs on the back, but I don't think it looks as good. So I'm going to put these on in the front so it's showing like this, and it'll really, and plus the legs give it a little bit of structure or thickness to make it easier to hold up. It is a rather wide card. All right, so let's put these on. This silver paper tends to curl on the edges, so be careful of that. All right, and then the last one here. Okay, so we're assuming everything is drying up really well, and then we can sort of put this together. I don't think we need to use the wobble. Ooh, no, see what happened? Nah. Rita. I don't think we need to use the action wobble in the back, but I think maybe some pop dots here would look sort of good to give it a more rounded look to the spacecraft. So we'll do that. I don't want to put it too close to the edges here because the edges, as you can see, are squared off. All right. Okay. So at the back, let's make sure we get it all lined up. What? All right. This gives it a little bit of extra, I don't know, 3D nature to it. And there's the front, right? So, the way that I worked on this is that this works out better if you don't put the middle piece in just yet. I struggled with the middle piece. So this is what's going to happen. You see this straight edge? This is how this is going to be lined up. Not the front piece, okay? So we could have put the front piece on later if we wanted to. But what we need to do is to have this catch up with this. So we're going to fold this in, this tab, and we're going to line it up here. right. And then it's a little indelicate, I guess. Then we're going to do the same thing over here. Then we'll put our alien inside of his spacecraft. All right. So here. All right. It does look really well. Look at that. It looks pretty cool, the wobble. I don't know. What do you guys think? I sort of like it. All right. So make sure that that glue is set. And then we can go ahead and I just think he looks like a frog, but we're going to put our little alien guy in. And we're going to glue both these tabs and we're going to put them on the inside here. Fun, fun, fun. It's just one of those fun cards to send to, I don't know, a grand or maybe somebody who's starting a new adventure. Be kind of fun, like maybe going off to college or something like that. And whoops, we're going to fold in these. And then we're going to carefully attach them to that tab on the left and then the other tab on the right. So there's the left tab. And here's the right one. We want to be able to fold this because it is a box card. So we want it to be able to open and close at will or on your whim. And I'm liking the action wobble. What do you guys think of the action wobble? It kind of gives it a little bit of sort of greetings earthling kind of a thing. So I love the action wobble too. I'm so glad you do too. But isn't it adorable? Now this will fit into a 5x7 card envelope. I did mess up the eyes a little bit, but hey, we're friends, so it doesn't really much matter. And I can come back if I wanted to, and I think I do want to, and sort of top those off so they don't look kind of squished. But it will take longer for it to dry. So that was quick. There is our alien creature, whatever you want to call it, spaceship, and it's just really adorable. But I don't want to put it up that way because I got my little thing. Now, if you don't want to do the action wobbles and you just are happy with maybe like googly eyes or that, here is the one that is without the action wobble. With or without. All right. Now, people who came in late are wondering where I got this. So I'll just go ahead and show you again. So this is from my Scrap Chick, which, here we go. Let's see. I told you with my Scrap Chick, if you want to find this, I think the easiest way to look for it is through searching by alien. So I did that, alien, and there are two things. This is the alien box card. If you want to watch the video because you missed something, here it is right here on my Scrap Chick. This is a paid file, and it is not currently on sale. Okay, if you want to see more of this person, Cindy G, definitely consider subscribing to her channel, Cindy G, my Scrap Chick. She has 358 videos, and she's very light talker, a soft-spoken talker, so quite different from me. All right, so that's the alien box card. And then we'll be also doing this week this, which is the caroling dog card, which is free, and that comes from simplycraftysvgs.com, and it's listed when you go shop. It's listed under freebies. So if you go over here to shop and you choose freebies over here, freebies, you will find it. It's on the front page, caroling dog card. So that's really cute. And then the last thing for the week is going to be this holly note card, very easy and free from Dreaming Tree, which you can find at 3D SVG. And if you go to free SVG files, you will find it. I don't know what page it's on. It's on page 2 of the free SVG files, called Holly Note Card. Okay. And then, and just so that, because we're just kind of talking like going forward, I wanted to show you this, which is something that we talked about yesterday, SVG cuts. So there are a number of files from SVG cuts that I really want, I bought and I've never done. I mean, I've had them for years. And one of the, or some of them I've done, but it's been years. For instance, love this lighthouse, love the Eiffel Tower. Never done the Eiffel Tower. I've done the lighthouse, but it's been a while. So the one thing, so there are these really big things that are not easily done in an hour or so, but I want to do them. So I was thinking that maybe we need to have like a special time that we do them. It takes a little bit longer, and we maybe could do them like a Zoom and see how that goes. So see if you're interested in that as well. Yeah, I know. I'm so glad. And there are a lot of Christmas in July things, and there are a lot of Halloweeny things in July. So I've just decided, we're gonna do whatever we want. Okay, make them break up. Oh, maybe Annette. Yeah. I want to do the Balsam House too. I actually cut out from SVG files. I already cut out one of these. I owe this to a friend of mine, and so I cut it out in cream. But I thought, I really need to show you guys how to do that because it is so darling. I love that file. Yeah, Zoom would be great too. So that's what we're gonna do going forward. I have a couple of months that I can do whatever the heck I want to do, and there are just some really cute files that are free, some that are not so free, and so I'm just gonna kind of shake it up a little bit. Does that mean that I'm not ever going to do anything from Cricut? No, but for several years I was unable to do anything from another site. So I just want to go around and have a lot of fun that way. So that is going to do it for me, you guys, until tomorrow. And I think I'd like to do the Holly Note card tomorrow, which is from Dreaming Tree. So I'll show you how to download it and then upload it to Design Space, and I'll show you how to put that together. This might be a really nice card just to have to make ahead for your Christmas in July, so you have a few at the very beginning, because a lot of times we get caught off. I do anyway. Starting in October, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to start working on my Christmas stuff and my Halloween stuff and my Thanksgiving stuff. So I say July 1st is the start of anything goes. Anything goes. Yes, Joyce, just having fun. This is supposed to be fun. And I'm so glad that I don't have to do all the little, you gotta do this, talk about that, blah blah blah. I'm so glad to be a free agent again, and I hope that you're enjoying the show. All right, if you are enjoying the show and you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, would you consider subscribing? Because you'll be notified when things come up. And yeah, you can do with a Cricut, there's tons and tons of files that you can do outside of Design Space. And I just kind of want to have fun with all of these files, right? Yeah, it's a free zone. It doesn't have to all be free. It can be, some paid files, but free is always good. Free's my, it's my jam. Free's my jam. All right, everybody. Oh, yay. Thank you so much for supporting me also. Freebie Friday, Mystery Material Mondays. Yeah, remember that? Wow, you have a good memory, Annette. Um, Yes, yeah, Cricut Design Space, I think, is really chock full of a lot of stuff. There are what I think is a lack of completed projects. So there's a lot of really great things there if you're a very creative mind and you want to put together and you need to find images everywhere. To me, that's great. These are more like completed projects that are free, and so for me, so much easier to put together than to have to show you, okay, I picked up this font and I did that thing. It's all here for me, and then I can just do a little bit, a little bit of my own personal style, such as using an action wobble or the glossy accent. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. All right, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow. We're going to be doing this Holly note card from Dreaming Tree, which you can find at 3D SVG .com, and I'll show you how to do that. It includes an envelope, and it's really just an adorable card that you can make many of and have on hand for if you want to send out an early Christmas card or just have it for your hoard. Okay, which is always a good thing. Get caught up in this time of year when everybody's outside and we're inside enjoying the air conditioning. We can get all this ready, and then by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, people will be like, "Oh my gosh, how do you do it all?" That's my secret. Yes, we will, Loretta, because there are some interesting things. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, and have a lovely day. See you tomorrow, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.